Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. We have a group of awesome ladies. It's going to be a quick and short show because, some of us are quick and short. That would be me, of course. So now we're going to go ahead and start off with the lovely Emily.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. My name is Emily, and I am a Color Street nail rep with Polish and Pineapples. Color Street are instant nail polish. They go on kind of like stickers, and they last up to 2 weeks. So this one is particularly called It Takes Tucson. So you've got this beautiful duochrome coloring of iridescent purple and blue. And the beautiful part about them is they don't smell like nail polish for more than 30 seconds. It is 100% nail polish, and it can go on in a matter of minutes. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration for you guys just to show you real quickly how easy this application can go. And then I'm going to pop over to my website and show you guys some of the things that are going on. Let's see here. My daughter rearranged all my stuff, so give me a second. And what I'm going to do is actually just put it on top of it so you guys can see the difference. Right now I have Crantastic, and then this fingernail broke way down here. So I put another strip on top of it to keep it from ripping off at some point until it's ready to grow out. So that's the other part of Color Street that is fantastic. You can do that anytime. If my husband breaks a nail, trust me, I am more than happy to put on some Color Street. He's being shy today, so he's not going to cameo for us. So, as you can see, it is red. I'm going to be putting a white strip on it, which is called Home Sweet Home. And these are twosies. So if you guys are looking for free samples, just let me know and I'll send you a bunch of these. All you have to do is message me, Emily Pineapple, on Facebook and shoot me your address and I can send them your way. So what you're going to do is, prior to this, if you were doing naked nails, you would have an alcohol wipe and you wipe off all the oils and lotions. And then you can go ahead and use your personalized nail file in your set that you would get with your nails. And you just go ahead and clean it up. You're going to figure out which one fits best as far as sizing is concerned. And in my case, I use the smaller ones. So you're going to take off the plastic film. I don't know how well you guys can see this. There you go. And if you look closely, there's a little silver tab. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull the silver tab and separate it from the base. I'm going to place it on my fingernail directly. Take off the little cheater part. And as you can see, it sticks. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure down the sides. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my fingernail and go underneath the edge and cut it. These are not nylon. These are 100% nail polish, so it should separate fairly quickly. And then I'm just going to take my nail and go around it. Now I have a perfectly manicured Home Sweet Home nail for the day. And I will more than likely just mix it up with a lot of different colors. So, took me a matter of, 5, maybe 10 seconds? So you guys can do a full manicure and pedicure in about 15 minutes. So in these strips, you're going to get 16 nail sets. One strip can usually cover 2 fingers, so you will have extras. And if you're interested in saving those extras, message me and I will tell you how. And I'm going to take you guys over to my website real quick so you can check it out. Right now we have a Hostess exclusive set, which has little cactus on them and sunsets. In order to obtain this set, you will have to host a party. If your party gets to a qualifying amount of $150 in orders, you get one of these free sets. They are not available to purchase. They are only available as Hostess exclusives. And yes, I do have a party going because I want them. So we have a variety of different options. We have glitters, we have solids, we have designs. These are all the collections that are currently available. And Color Street does an awareness set every month where we will raise money for a different foundation or corporation. the Frontline Heroes. That one was for the COVID recovery. For the cause, this is allowing for anybody who is looking to support a cause but doesn't know what color they need or needs a specific color, like yellow would be for our troops. Purple is for domestic violence awareness, all of those. So this kind of gives you that option to have a little bit more variety and to support multiple causes at a time if you're interested. We have the Starstruck collection, and this has all these beautiful colors. And yes, some of them are pedicures. That just means they're a little bit wider. But you do have options. We have petites for those who have super small nail beds, but these are great for all ages. And we have our Faniversary. So this came out as our most recent collection. We have Throwing Shade, which it's so much prettier on. It's full coverage glitter and then just has a little bit of the rainbow just to add some color. We have the different sports. So if you're looking to support a sports team now that school's back in session, this is the way to do it. So if you're looking to create a fundraiser for your sports team, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you guys raise some money through Color Street. If you're interested, just shoot me a message. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'm gonna grab my info real quick. There you go. And you can also find me on Facebook at Polish and Pineapple's VIP group, where I do sales and giveaways, and I'd love to see you. So you guys have a wonderful day.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And you know what? When I saw those last things with the sports stuff, all I could think of was Staci making the football earrings. It's like, So you could be sporting both. And I know that Amanda, you're Dallas, right? So see, we've got people doing a little bit of everything. Of course, you got on the other spectrum too, but great way to support your team, even if it's high school or whatever you got kids going on. So that's great. Thank you. I appreciate you showing those. And I did not know that you could raise money for a cause. I thought it was raising for that. I thought Color Street picked the cause. So that's very interesting.
Yep, we do have lots of options. I've done it for a couple of different sports teams as well as a few cheerleading squads. And so what we do is I create a link for all of their orders to go through, and then they get a percentage of everything that's in that party.
That's wonderful. And now, can you do it for other causes as well?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Things I didn't even know. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that so much. So thank you so much. And now we're going to go over it and we're going to talk to Amanda.
Hi, happy Saturday, everybody. I'm Amanda Tonia. I'm a presenter with Younique. I've been with Younique for 5 years. Younique has a full line of skincare and makeup products, high quality ingredients that actually nourish your skin while you're wearing the makeup or your mascara, even that nourishes your lashes, which is pretty amazing. The mission is to uplift, empower, validate, and ultimately build self-esteem in women across the world, which I think is phenomenal. A couple tidbits about me. I have 2 children. My daughter's a senior in high school. She started on Thursday. My son just started 8th grade. And I have 2 dogs and a cat. So it's a pretty full, busy house. And I just like to play with makeup. So I have some really exciting stuff to share today. If you're familiar with Younique, you know that Younique is the lash leader. First, they had 3D fiber mascara. Then they improved it and came out with 4D fiber mascara. We also have a regular Epic mascara and Twisted mascara. Well, they didn't stop there because this month Younique launched magnetic lashes. I am wearing them today. I'm actually wearing one of each. So let's see if I can this way. So I'm wearing, we have 2 styles, Encouraging, which is more of a full oval. It's all the same length all the way across. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had the right one. So it's a subtle look. Same length all the way across. And Inspiring, which is more of a cat eye. So it's tapered. It's shorter here and then longer here. Before I talk too much about the lashes, the first question I always get is, how do these work? Magnetic liner. And it's really easy, actually. You don't have to be super precise, which makes it nice. And the way that you apply it is a little different than regular liner. It has a marker-like felt tip, which is going to make for smoother application and control. And instead of dragging like you would with a regular liquid liner, you want to just dab all the way across, which makes it a little bit easier and easier to control. It is transfer, smudge, feather, and run resistant. So this liner, once it's on there, it stays put. If you have something you really want to change because you really don't like where you placed it, you need to wipe it off immediately, or else you're going to have to really work to get it off. It also has vitamin E in it, which is going to condition your skin while you're wearing it. So first is the eyeliner. You want to let it set about 10 minutes so it's fully dry. It does remain a little bit tacky, which is kind of different also, even when once it is fully dry. So liner, then it's recommended to curl your lashes. A nice little lash curler we just added. And then mascara of your choice. The mascara is so that your lashes will blend with the false lashes. You don't want it to look like there's 2 rows of lashes. It looks kind of weird. So today I just went with a small amount of twisted, and I actually just used the small brush, and that was it to coat them. So you can do all of that while you're waiting on the liner to dry. And then we have this awesome lash applicator tool. So almost like tweezers in a way, except it's curved. And then it's got the comb on this end. So you just grab the lashes. And I can't put them on because I already have them, but grab them with the tool and then apply it, and they just snag onto that magnetic liner really easy. It's kind of a wow moment, which is funny, but it is. So then you want to sort of sandwich your natural lashes with the false ones together, once again, to make sure that they are blending, and then brush them out. That's it. It sounds like a lot of steps, and it's not really. The most amount of time is waiting for that liner to dry. So some details about the magnetic lashes. See if I can get it turned where you can see. I don't know how well it's going to come across, but if you can see the darker little squares, if you will, along the band, those are the magnets. The band itself is actually clear. Those are the magnets. These lashes come with 10 magnets. Most magnetic lashes have 5, 8 at most. This has 10, so it's really going to help it to hold on. As I mentioned, the band is clear, so it's not going to show up. You can't see it all. They're cruelty-free. They're 100% vegan silk fiber, which I think is phenomenal, especially for anyone that has allergies to any sort of animal hair. Plus, you know, the whole cruelty-free part is amazing also. They are trimmable. So for inspiring, I actually did have to trim mine down. By trimmable, they're talking about if it's too long for your lid, which inspiring was. So I actually only have 9 magnets on it, and it still fits just fine. It anchors just fine and fits my eyelid properly. I don't know about actually doing the length if you feel like they're too long. I'm not sure about trimming that. You can always try, but personally, I wouldn't want to try that in case you didn't end up liking how it turned out. They're rated for up to 60 wears. Most magnetic lashes are only rated for 20. And I didn't show you, they come with 10 little anchors there. I think you can see them. So these micro anchors are, if you feel like you need some extra hold, and that's probably not really going to show up, but it's just one little magnet with 3 lashes. If you feel like you need extra hold, you would use these under your lashes to hold to the top band. So one on the inner corner, one on the outer corner, one even on the middle. I personally have not felt the need to use the anchors, but they are included with the lashes, just in case you do. So specials, before I get too far ahead of myself, we have 3 specials this month. The first one is magnetic lashes. You choose your lash, one or the other, plus the liner, the applicator tool, and cleansing cloths, which are instrumental in taking that eyeliner off when you're finished. It is a 21% savings, $82 for that bundle. For reference, if you want to buy stuff separately, the liner is $36 and the lashes are $35. So if you're not into falsies, and I totally understand, I had never used any sort of falsies glue or magnetic prior to this week. We do have a mascara bundle. You get lash primer, your choice of mascara. You can get 4D, Twisted, or regular Epic, which I don't have with me. Your choice of liner. You can do liquid or pencil, and a lash curler. For 20% savings, it is $73. If you want the best deal of all, you can get everything. It's a 29% savings. So you get the whole mascara bundle. So primer, mascara, liner, and curler, plus lash applicator tool, liner, magnetic liner, a set of lashes of your choice, and the cleansing cloths. It's a 29% savings for $139. It's a really, really good deal. If you're interested in trying these lashes, I would suggest getting a bundle while you can, because I don't know that they will continue to bundle and offer them at a discount. The 14-day love it guarantee applies. If you don't love it, it's no problem. We can return them for a full refund or exchange. Super simple. You just let me know and I'll help coordinate it all. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. My name is Amanda Tony. You can find me on Facebook, message me, comment on the video. My website is BeTrulyUniqueWithAmanda.com. And if I can do the magnetic lashes, you can. They're really, really easy. I was unsure, but they're super simple.
Lots of stuff there. Well, I know there's a lot of us that have questions, and I know I have questions. I know Staci, probably Emily might have a question or two. First of all, when you said 60 wears, and how long is that per day that you're wearing lashes? What's the equation there?
So the independent study rated them at 10 hours per day. Okay. And then 60 wears, if you wear them daily, that's going to give you 2 months. For me, they're going to be more of a weekend thing, so it would last a little bit longer.
Okay. All right. So that's fun. So basically you need about just basically 10 minutes to put them on. It may take you a little longer. First time, that's more drying time. And when you're talking about dotting, I mean, are we talking like 5 dots? Are we doing like every magnet you're hitting? Is that kind of how you're spacing it?
So there's one, and I haven't tried it yet, but I have seen a couple ladies that are drawing above their lash line. They're just doing these dots and then laying it down to connect it to sort of keep you in line. I personally just dab all the way across, and you don't want to re-dab because, like I said, it stays tacky. So it's going to start pulling. So you get your one spot and you just continue to move on.
And you can wipe that off right now with no issue, but if you let it set, it's different, right?
Yeah, I mean, already it's drying though. If you can see my finger, it's
okay.
It's still a little bit there. I would need some water or a cleansing cloth or something to get it off. But after that, you're gonna have to work at it a little bit. The recommendation is to hold a cleansing cloth for 1 to 2 minutes solidly on your eyelid to loosen it up, because you don't want to rub really hard. You don't want to do damage to your eyelid. That tissue is really, really thin. So it's a little bit of a process, but it's totally worth it. I really like them. I don't know how well they show with my hooded eyelids, but I really like them.
Preference on which one you like?
So that's funny. I was just going to say that. I can't pick. Personally, I think I kind of like inspiring better with my hooded lids and my eye shape because it pulls them more out.
Definition, yeah.
But encouraging, I feel like, does open them a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out grocery shopping like this today. We'll see.
You know, I had a lady come to the house when I was buying the house. The notary came over, and I looked at her lash and I go, all I could think of, because I figured she must have been wearing magnetic lashes, but it reminded me of a bad set, because it was like, I hope she isn't watching. This is the one time you don't want someone to watch. She was wearing, well, it's just like it was the middle of the eye, it didn't go all the way out, and it looked like something that was on a doll with this really fake lash. I go, that's not a good look. But you didn't say, hey, honey, you need, you can't say that.
Right.
That would have been really mean of me, but I couldn't help it. It's like I kept trying not to look at those eyelashes. So
that's what I really like. The reason I've been resistant is because I don't like them over the top. That's just not me. And I don't feel like these are. It's full and it's long, but it's not crazy. It's still tasteful. That's the word we'll use.
So do you, when you're measuring to see what you need to trim, are you like putting them up without magnets to kind of see how they lay? Or can you take them off right away and trim off and then put back on?
You could do either one. Initially, I measured them that way and knew that inspiring might be a little bit long for my eyelids. So I tried it and decided, yeah, I got to cut a little bit of the end off. It's going too far. But you also want to kind of move them and get them flexible before you put them on. You can take them back off. I could do it right now. It does take some work to get them off. Like, you've got to kind of be ready to yank. I got it part way off. And of course, do it gently so you don't lose your lashes.
Right.
But you can readjust. That's the key with waiting 10 minutes for it to set the liner so that you're not pulling liner up with it. And then you have to start the process over again.
And those are your regular wipes that smell so good, right? Yes,
Yeah.
They do. All righty. All right. I know Staci has questions. Jump in.
Oh.
I think they look fabulous, Amanda. And when I first saw the photos, and we were even messaging that I was a little intimidated because they looked really long, but they look so natural on you. I'm excited to try them. And even I don't remember what they were called, but the one that gives you the cat eye, I think those look, well, they both look amazing. Do you think, I know it's a kind of like a pilot program and they just rolled them out. Do you think if they are a hit, which I'm sure they will be, do you think they'll come out with different colored liners? Because that would be awesome.
I have not thought of that. I've wondered if maybe they would do some that had different colored lashes, but the liners, now that's an idea. I'm going to submit that idea because that's a fantastic idea. And I imagine they'll come out with other styles as well. But I think more towards the end of the year, Black Friday stuff, we're going to see something exciting. That's just a guess.
Yeah. Needs to be called Staci liner. Just saying.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you be able to take just their colored eyeliner and kind of go over the top and the bottom lid to bring some color? Or what about do you still have the colored mascara that were in the teals and stuff that maybe you can put that on your lash first, or you get a little contrast?
I'll have to try that because you definitely don't want to put mascara on the false. You don't want to do anything that's going to potentially damage the false and decrease the amount of wear that you get out of it. You could probably do a tight line with a colored liner, so the underside of your lashes.
Right.
That might show through. I don't know that you want to put anything on top of the magnet because it's extra that would get on your magnets that could potentially build up.
But you can wear eyeshadow.
You can. Yeah, I just did Reverent today, something super simple. One tip, and I'll let you know how it works. I saw a lady yesterday say she did the dip and draw first, then the magnetic liner, and it made it easier to take off the magnetic liner. So I did that today. We'll see how that one works.
Okay. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to try them. I mean, I don't go out anywhere these days, but when I do, I mean, that would be very fun. It would be fun to try. And yeah, because I have, the plum and I have the teal mascaras, I was thinking that would be really cool if it had the matching liners or, however they develop that going forward. But anyway, that was my big question because actually Dina asked questions that I was going to ask. So that's great.
We are sharing that one brain again. You know that. I know what's happening. She's actually going, will they match the tiger's eye colors? That's what she's really thinking. I know it.
Brown, teal, plum. I'm thinking of all the colors,
Little hematite, bling. I don't know. Rainbows.
The only other one thing that I didn't mention, I know people are going to ask, how well do they really stay on? I've not put them to the test. I've only tried them at night after work up to this point. But I've seen videos of ladies in and out of the pool, up and down, and they don't move. We had one lady record herself head out of the car going 65 miles per hour. Her husband was driving, and they stayed put. They did not move. I didn't ask if she used anchors, but just for reference, like, you're not going to rub your eye and pull it off. You really got to go for it and not grab your natural lashes. I kind of did a little bit of that last night. And I was like, oh, no, don't do that.
I have a really off the wall question because I don't know if it's an issue or not. What happens if a person has lost a lot of their natural lashes? Would this be a good way to put something on to where now it doesn't look like you have no lashes? Or do you need your natural lashes?
No, nope,
Okay.
you don't need them at all. The only thing that I could see where it could be an issue, I haven't tried it yet, but I have heard that you can just use the mini anchors without magnetic liner to anchor the top lash. I figure I need to practice and learn a little bit more before I attempt that, because I think it's going to be a little complicated, but I'm curious to see. And I think your natural lash at that point would sort of help to hold it all together. That's the only reason I could think if you had super sparse lashes, you might run into a problem.
Well, I'd have to think of more like a health issue. You've had something where you lost them and you feel, naked going out, or everyone's looking at you. So that's what I was wondering, if that would be where give yourself a little confidence of just wearing some fake lashes. So
it would be great. Yeah.
Well, that makes perfect sense to me. Well, guess what? Now, even though we love Emily, we also love her husband, and she's going to show his website, and we're going to see a lot of his beautiful artwork. So take it away, Emily.
Hi, guys. So my husband is an amazing photographer. He is just not a social photographer. So I'm going to show off some of his artwork for you guys and pop you over to his website. He does absolutely beautiful landscape photography, and some of the things that he specializes in are Milky Way shots. So if you guys have not stayed up all night and all morning like he has to see these beautiful things, we can bring them to you. So here's his website, and it's jamesfarabaughphotoart.com. Long name, amazing pictures. So we have different categories. I'm gonna pop over to these guys real quick. So we have our nightscapes. Most of these are in Arizona. Some of them are in Utah. But he travels all over to chase the sky, and it's just spectacular, the things that he gets to see. Because I'm usually at home sleeping with the kids. So we have like this one. I love this one. It's just a freeze frame of the clouds moving, and it was just really exciting. I love all of his pictures. I know that a lot of the ladies and gentlemen on here on our show have been really supportive, so thank you. This one was at a campfire when we went to Coconino up in Flagstaff, Arizona. So, I mean, he has a lot of beautiful pictures, and if you're interested in the actual science of like the f-stops and things along those lines, you can send him a message, because he knows all of that and I don't. So what did I touch? Sorry, one sec. Let's see. I'm a huge frog fan, if those of you who do follow me. So James takes a lot of beautiful pictures of nature. And all of these can be printed on regular photo paper, as well as acrylic, even metal prints, which is really wonderful, because if you're getting anything that has the sky or any of the star or Milky Way shots, the metallic metal prints are just so pretty. Like, they really pop. All those bright yellows, this beautiful copper on this Rufous hummingbird. It's so much fun. I'm running out of wall space, not gonna lie. Let's see. And then if you're not into the, flora and fauna, we do have some really beautiful other photos that are a little bit more abstract. Car shows, air shows. He does get to travel around the world for work as a mechanical engineer. This is all the ribbon that I ordered for when we made all the masks when COVID first started. So we were just playing with that. I love this one. All the dimensions of this gear photo. All right. You ladies want to add any commentary? I'm more than welcome. Because I know Staci has one. I know Dina has one.
I am the branching up Oh my gosh, that is spectacular. The one that I forget what you said, but it was looking up at the branches and it was kind of that orangey yellow color. Oh my God, that's fantastic. I love that one. And of course, since we all know that the hummingbird is my spirit animal, I think I need to have Grace. I think that's what it was, the hummingbird. And then also I just saw Tap Dance, and I just redid my guest bathroom in beach. So I think I thing for the beach, or about the beach. I also saw Tap Dance, which kind of reminded me of that with the seagull kind of running away from the waves. So I'm starting my list.
Telling you can run out of wall space too. I mean, this one was in Hawaii, and we went as a family, but of course James brought his camera. And the water is that blue. It was just amazing.
Wow.
Well, the problem is, the only problem I can see is it's so hard to go which one, how many, because you like you say, you run out of wall space. So you're starting to build walls in the middle of the house, probably.
I've started decorating my office.
Right.
And all of James's photos are now in my office as well. And so I'm just going to start trading them out and seeing, maybe every month I'll just move things around.
Has he ever shown anything at a gallery?
Not at a gallery. We do a couple of vendor events. They had an art show at Casa Marana Brewery a few months ago, and it was really neat because James and a bunch of other friends of his that are also photographers, they all had their artwork out, and it was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, he has such a good eye. So
if you have never been in Tucson when it snows, this is what it looks like. Since I know our show is all over the country, I figure you guys might like a taste.
Well, I can appreciate the fact that we actually do get snow on occasion.
On occasion, yes.
There really are just many options, Emily. Number one, I don't have wall space as it is, but number two, I can't choose. You show one and I'm like, oh, and then you show another one and I'm like, oh, wait.
I think you almost have to pick a theme. You have to say, okay, I'm going to put this here, and this theme's going to go over here, and I'm going to put, you'd be surprised. You can find kitchen space. Of course, the little metal prints, you do the 4x6 as well?
Yes, we do.
So those are it's a beautiful size to sit on a desk, to put in a little niche if you have a little shelf where it doesn't take up the wall space. I mean, you could very easily put them in little tiny spaces. So that's what I like. The metal print is probably my absolute favorite, is the metal print. I have never done the acrylic print, so maybe you can, what is the acrylic print? What does it look like?
So it's basically let's see if I have one actually over here. Oh,
I had to do that to you.
No worries. I actually have one right in front of me, surprisingly. Okay, so an acrylic print is the picture itself, and then it is a thick base of acrylic glass. So it actually gives it that almost 3D look because of the depth of the glass. Or plastic in this case. So I have some pictures in my office that James did of my labradorite crystals, and he had them printed like this. These are lighter than the metal prints, but they don't have the same shimmer that the metal prints do. So that's really the difference. This one is just a little guy. He usually lives in my daughter's room because there's your beach, Staci.
Yes. Amazing.
So I'm going to pop over real quick and show you guys a couple more of the desert ones. And then I'm going to get off so that Staci can show us all her goodies, because Staci's earrings are fabulous, and I am rocking my new mullets. It's my little Roadrunners in sandstone. Love them. So, okay. I'm not as tech savvy as all these other lovely people. So, I'm trying to get to one of my favorites. So what these pictures are, if you guys have never been in Arizona, we have what's called monsoons. Monsoons are basically big microburst clouds that bring in the rain that we never get all year. It just dumps on us 2 months out of the year. So let's see. There's a good one. So you can see the cloud formations and all the rain that's just literally just dumping on us. Next time I do this, I should have some music for you guys. Here's your beach, Staci.
Wow, look at the sky on that one.
Mm-hmm. It was that purple. It was just spectacular that night. Ah, I did it again. There we go. Okay, so if anybody's interested, here is James, and you can follow him on Instagram as well. James Farabaugh Photo Art. Stick around. Here comes Staci.
Ready. Take it away, Staci.
All right. Well, Emily, one thing I wanted to mention is, depending on the one that I'm thinking of for beach, I am thinking of something landscape, but doing it in a triptych. So it's three, and I mean, just throwing it out there as a suggestion, but that's something that I would like to have that would do some wall coverage, but in a triptych. So
That's
I know
a
it's kind of
great
old
idea.
school, but I like triptychs. I know it's old school, but I like them. So
Anyway,
anyway,
I totally agree with you. I will let him know.
all right. All right. Well, so I'm Staci with Staci Lynn's Jewelry, and everything I make is handmade by me. And I made some new items last night. And well, last night and yesterday and a couple of days, but I did post them on my Facebook group, and I'm starting to now post them on my website. But I dabbled, I have done some gold plated pieces before, but I actually made a couple more. So here is my first one, and I apologize, I haven't used my tablet in quite some time, so I might be off camera a little bit, but here, these are actually rose gold, and it's really hard to tell. The pictures that I even took to put on my group just do not do this rose gold justice, but here are the hearts, and I paired it with rainbow hematite. My goodness. And those are 13. Let's see, here's another one that is also hearts. And this is with, oh my goodness, aquamarine. I apologize, I just put these on cards and I haven't labeled them at all, so I'm having from memory, and my memory is not that great. But anyway, this is also rose gold, and it's just not doing it justice, but hopefully you can see the pink in that a little bit. These are also 13. So these are a little bit more expensive just because of, you know, gold is more expensive and the plating process and whatnot. These are so cute, little turtles. And I can't remember what this bead is, but it's something fancy, but it's a kind of a jade-ish, greenish color. These are also 13. And I have one more in the rose gold and little cute moons. And this is appetite. These are also 13. So you might see in between, I put a little bit of silver just to give it some interest. So it does have that rose gold silver contrasty combination. And then
Right, Staci,
speaking of road, what's that? You might need what?
I said I might need those moons. I'm going to add that to my list.
Oh,
I think my daughter's gonna want the moons. Yeah.
So then speaking of road runners, I have these, and this is with the teal tiger's eye. And so people who have been watching or are following my Facebook group, I've been on the hunt for some of these fabulous tiger's eye colors. And this happens to be the teal. I know it's coming off a lot bluer, but it's definitely teal. So there's the road runners, and these are 11. Cocapellis. I love cocapellis. Very, very popular in the Southwest. And I have that with amethyst. These are also 11. So if your prices are going up, unfortunately. Most of my mullets have been 10, but with the cost of products, I have raised them to 11, unfortunately. These are so fun. And let me see if I can get a side view. These are little cowboy hats. How adorable are these? And I have this with turquoise, sorry. These are also 11. This is aquamarine, and I have it paired with little yin yang charms. So those who know about yin yang, and I'm sorry, it's very blurry, but that's aquamarine. These are 11. And then this is a customer request. I haven't mailed them out yet, so I thought I'll just show them. She has a friend whose mother recently passed away, and her mother loved hummingbirds. So of course I was on it to do hummingbirds. And so she wanted something with her friend's birthstone, as well as her mother's birthstone. So we have amethyst colored crystals and pearl, which I used actually mother of pearl. And so these are 9, and that's the lovely hummingbirds. And she liked actually the way they were facing each other. That kind of gives you that kind of that they're hugging or embracing. So she thought that would be very special for her friend when she gets them. That is all I have for today. That's all my new stuff. And I will be, as I said, posting that on my website. They are currently on my Facebook group. So if you are a member of the group, go on and check it out. If you're not, look for Staci Lynn's Jewelry, and I would be happy to have you in my group. So here's my website, my email address, my phone number. You can reach me anyway. You can private message me. If you go on my website and you haven't added your email address, please do so, because I do send out specials every once in a while that are unexpected. So if you are in my email list, you will know about the special before anybody else does. So thank you so much, everybody.
All righty. Well, that is awesome, because I can tell you one thing that I've bought from all of these beautiful ladies, that I love all their products. I'm also going to share some things today, but the fun thing about it, in case, you know, we get to go and mingle, all of us, because we all go to the Fort Lowell Arts and Crafts Fair. We'll be there November the 6th. So we look across the courtyard at each other or sit next side by side, and we buy from each other. That's the way we do it in our group. So we always support each other. So now I'm going to show you a few things. I sell Lilla Rose hair accessories. And the fun thing is, think of it like this. You can be wearing Amanda's new lashes. You could be wearing Color Street. And then you could get, Staci and I sometimes will get together, and she makes things based on what I can sell as well. This one here, when I saw her turtles, I thought of this one here. I don't know how well the color is coming across, but it comes in a green and it comes in a blue. And this one here is a little more blue, but it's the cutest little turtle. It really is. It's adorable. Now, if you're saying you're not too much like that, but you like dragonflies, I have a, oops, let me see if I can find, I put it on a blur and it now makes everything blurry. So this one here is a dragonfly, and it's got a purple and kind of an orangey color and a white bead here, but it also comes in a blue metallic. And when I say blue metallic, I think of Staci Lynn's hematite, a rainbow hematite, because this one is called Angel. It's a beautiful color, but Harper is one that I've just made sure I got back on order, because she makes a cute, Harper is the hummingbird. And so that's her thing, and it's beautiful. Now, for those who want to go a little off track a little bit, I don't think this one, I'm looking to make sure which way's up. This is a dragon. I know I don't even think this one is available anymore, but I still have one in stock, and there for a while it was going quickly and it was hard to get your hands on. Now, for those who need to relax a little bit, let's change it up and let's get a little wine, red wine, because, you know, maybe you need to be in the bathtub and need a little sip, you know, whatever. So this is just put your hair up and relax. And for those in the medical field, I have one of these short, I don't even think it's available on the website anymore. It was an exclusive. So if you're in the medical field, this is your little symbol here. So it's very cute. It was a rare rare thing to get my hands on. And I know that Staci does butterflies as well. Whoops. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little butterfly, and it's got 2 shades of like a purple bead to it. It's very pretty. They come, the flexies, that's what flexies are. They're very flexible. They're made with a piano wire. They come in 7 different sizes, so it's a lot of fun. So whether you're going 2 extra small or 2 extra large, we can find something that fits. Now, maybe you just want a clip, not a clip, I'm sorry, a U-pin is what they're calling these. They come in a variety of colors. They're an acrylic, and I think we still, for the next day or so, we have them 25% off. So there's several to choose from. Grab them before they're gone. Also listed, I'll just hold up 2 at a time. Whoop, maybe I will. These are what they call swerves, but when you're on the website, they'll be called U-pins. The very easy way to tuck your hair up. But this one is a black onyx, and this one has a variety of gold and blue. I'm trying to figure out where to do it before you can't see the color at all. Keeps blurring on me. And we also do hair sticks. This one has a little pine cone and a maple leaf on it. It's made of wood. That's very easy. They already have the little dangling pieces on it, but you can buy charms that you can add to any of the hair accessories. Maybe you just want something simple and you just want, this one has some purples and some blues in it. It's very pretty. They make them in metal, they make them in acrylic, and they make them in wood. There's a lot of choices there. They also do a lot of bobby pins, which I won't even begin on that one because you could be forever. If you say, hey, I've got short hair or whatever, bobby pins are a great way to go because you just tuck them in for a little bling, a little color. You can always wear a headband. I'm not a headband person. I did that when I was 6 and it was cute, but I'm not 6 anymore. I'm now 24. So it's a totally different thing. So we change up things. So I know you're going really 24. I know my grandson asked me years ago about this, and he asked me, he says, so then I was 28. I don't know how I've gone backwards. But he asked me, he says, so you're 28? I said, yes. And he says, so my mom is older? I said, yes. It was awesome. He believed that for a little bit. So I just love grandkids. They're sweet and they're wonderful. And I have 5 of them. So, hey, it's always going to be fun to play with the next generation of children. So that's everything I got to say on my stuff. I'm going to post everything on my link. Welcome you to come and join in. And there's always a special. Look at the top of the website. It'll tell you what the deal of the month is, whether there's always a flexi of the month, which it's Missy, which is the Eiffel Tower. Go look at it. It's a very pretty piece. And when I say flexi of the month, usually they start selling out. Sometimes it's the only time you can get your hands on them is in that month. If they have an abundance of them, you'll see them on the website a little bit longer. But sometimes that's the reason I grab something where I can. So it's a very beautiful piece, and I'm for sure I'm going to get with Staci, and we're going to build an Eiffel Tower earring. So,
well, I definitely see another collab in our future based on what you showed today. Definitely, right. We need to do another one. That was fun.
There's so many things out there. And like I said, I'm always waiting out for the next shipment. Go see what I have this time. There's a lot of things that I have that you may not find on the website. If I show you something and you go, I've not seen that, send me a message, because all you have to do is say, I saw this. Where do you get it? Can I get it? Because it might be a stylist exclusive, which means that only I can see it on the website, but you're unable to see it, or it could be a discontinued piece, something that's sold out. Doesn't mean that I won't drop it in the mail and send it right over to you, or do that universal Tucson drug deal, which is what Staci and Emily and Amanda, we like to do. We drive up to parking, we go to whether it be McDonald's or the bank or whatever, and we pass little packages off with cash in return. It's a wonderful way to do business. So these are all my friends, so I trust to go meet them anywhere. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do I get to call dibs on this Eiffel Tower collab, or should I wait until you guys show it to me?
I'm for sure you can.
Pre-order. We won't turn it down, will we, Dina?
No. The Eiffel Tower is really adorable too. And I'm for sure she's going to come up with something super adorable to go with it. But like I said, when you're on the website, it's called Missy. It's a Flexi of the month. I don't know if I have 1 or 2 on order because they come in 7 sizes. But if you want me to grab you something, easy enough. I can go get it. So what can I say? Easy. Also, I don't know if you know this, I have a birthday of the month club. So if you will send me an email to dinasLillaRose@gmail.com, you have to tell me that, hey, I want to be part of that. What I send you is what we call a whom, which is $17 in Lilla bucks. I will do that on your birthday month if I know your birthday. And you can go to the website and you can spend just the $17. It doesn't matter. I don't make anything on it. That's perfectly fine, but it's my gift to you. And like I said, you cannot join in if you already have a stylist that you work with. They don't allow 2 people to offer it. So I'd be happy to send it to you and you just buy anything you want. If you buy anything over that, you just get that 17 credit. You have to pay the balance of it. But believe me, it's a very addictive thing when you get started. You go, I wouldn't wear this. I wouldn't do this. And when you get started, oh my, you do. I got a ton in my own box. So easy enough. The last thing before we take off here is on August the 17th, which is a Tuesday. And I know we have some people that are working, so they won't be able to get in on the game at time. Presenters cannot win, unfortunately, because we know all the ins and outs of our buddies and our friends. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to let all of you come in, be able to win prizes. The first prize up, what we're playing, let me start over. What we're playing is Kahoot. It's a live game. So that means we start at 5:30 Pacific time. And so if you're East Coast, you're 8:30. If you're in Alabama, that's 7:30. So depending where you're at, do the time. What you want to do is come in. There will be a link on our Facebook and our group page by 5:10 p.m. Pacific time on the day of the game of August 17th, which is a Tuesday. You click the link because it's a kind of a private, public but private event. You have to come in and join in. So you click the link, then you're into the playing Kahoot with us. What you'll see, if you actually have two devices, it's the greatest way to play, because if you can watch on one thing and see everyone's crazy reactions, that's great and fun. It makes it a game a little livelier. But maybe you're on your phone or your tablet, you can go just play the game there. It's a multiple choice. There'll be a trivia question about a presenter, maybe a fun fact, who maybe someone skydives on their birthday. Who is it? It'll give you 4 options. You click on that person. Now there's a point value. So it's going to be who gets the correct answer in the quickest amount of time. And at the end of the game, the Kahoot, we don't control. It will give us, say, hey, so-and-so had the most. Then we send that person and we say, hey, congratulations, you just won $100. That $100 is something I'm donating to the cause, so that you can go and respend that $100 with any of our presenters. You can mix and match it. You can take and go buy, earrings from Staci and lashes from Amanda, and you can buy photo art if you want from James. You can buy Color Street from Emily. Believe me, you can spend it wherever you want. You just tell me where you want to spend the money. I send that money right over to them. You can always buy above and beyond, and you'd have that $100 credit. If you want to go, buy $200 or something, fine. That means the first 100's on us. There's also other prizes. I know that Amanda has a gift certificate. I know that Monate has one. And Staci's like, am I saying that right? Monate for Modern Nature. I know for a fact that 31 has an item. I don't know what that list is yet. I will have to see. And of course, there's going to be some randomness going on. So if you see anything you want in, please, this is the time. Share the link, make it a fun day, make it a girls' night, whatever. Get around, everyone have your phone, watch on one computer, see the craziness, and start battling for the answer. If you don't know the answer, just guess, because it's worth money for you in your pocket. But either way, we're gonna have tons of fun that day. So welcome, come follow us, and let's have some fun. So enough of my yammering on. I'm gonna let all of you take the rest of the day off and enjoy yourself. I've loved spending time with all you lovely ladies. So have an awesome weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.